All right, so I came out here and I'm like, today is high 64. It's you come out of the house and it's just like, why am I sweating? And I'm wearing short sleeves. I have long pants, and good that I have long pants because the bees are also out. I think it's the bees. I don't think it's the wasp. I think it's the bees. The wasps don't tend to circle you around. I was wearing no, I had I have this bonnet on, and I feel like maybe they think I'm a flower. I don't know. Anyway, I got four panels up. Yeah. One, two, three, four. Ow. Ow, my finger. I was sawing away at this wood and I got a splinter. I couldn't really see it, but I'm like, and it didn't really hurt. I'm like, I know it's there. So I went inside and I took, no. Yeah, I went inside and I took it out and it didn't, there was no real sensation, but I saw it. So yeah, because what we're not going to do is get infections for wood. Every time I was putting the ones on top, I'm trying to push it, push it, push it. And so it squares up a bit, but it's still not like the squarest, but I don't really care, right? I'm not super pressed. I'm like, oh my gosh, is it gonna be hot in here? I do need ventilation. I want to get those vents that are like the square and you put them like up here somewhere, and I forget what they're called, but I saw them at the, what do you call this? Also, I know this is a weird angle anyway, but that's fine. I'm thinking if I wanna get some spray foam, I did see some that we have, and just put some gaps and start doing that maybe at the bottom. I do also want to find more of this. I don't know if it's styrofoam, whatever that is, to put in gaps. And then I want to reorganize pots and move some stuff around by the garbage area, and reorganize this in here. I don't know what all this is. So yeah. All right. So I took out the supports over here on the outside. The one on the inside is not really dug in, but I think it's just holding it on the inside. So I'm gonna leave it like this, and then we'll come back and see. Lots of places to put gaps in, lots of places to put random pieces of wood to fill things in. Lots of things are not even. I'm deciding if I want to leave it looking more rustic like this, if I want to cover it all in shingles. I think I kind of want to take these shingles off, even though for the most part this sheet is not super like broken. I just feel like it's laying too far. I would want to raise it up to have this bottom piece not covered by shingles. I think I might want to get like that spray rubber to put on the bottom and then put the shingles up, if anything. Ugh, this looks horrific. Anyway, I can't wait to get some tung oil and more filler, more wood filler, and more spray foam. Because if I want to be out here and it's going to be hot, I can't. Oh my gosh. I need some more ventilation. This definitely has to be a window for ventilation purposes, if only. I think my sister has the jigsaw and the wood expanding. Ugh, we hate it here. This cut especially hurts though. It really does hurt, but what can I do? Nothing. I'm not really sure what these were meant. I think these were meant to maybe be on the edge. There was one over here and there was one in front of the shed that I want to move, or at least reinforce and redo with whatever screws I want this time. This one I can't. I took like 4 screws out. I think there's more, but I don't know why some of these screws are so below the surface and like they look like they've disappeared into the wood. So I can't get that one for now. I took off the sides of this. I'm going to put this in one spot. I want to take all 4 pieces of wood here and move them somewhere else. So and maybe cover them so they're not exposed to elements. Maybe I'll put them in the shed for now. And then I'm probably just going to clear this area. Maybe see if I can make it some type of like temporary parking spot, because maybe that's as a potential use of this area. I don't know. We'll see. I still want to organize these pots, so let me get to that. Yeah. So it's 5:30 now. I think since it's like 20 minutes, I'm gonna see about maybe putting up another piece up here. I don't think I'm gonna have time to organize things. The organize things is gonna take at least half an hour, if not longer. I feel really accomplished because I took this whole thing down, and now there's just like uneven ground that'll get fixed or covered with gravel if it becomes something. So, and then we had those plastic footers, but they're like covered in old clay, so I'm gonna let them dry out. Some of them are cleaner than other ones, some of them are not. So, yeah, that's that old landscape fabric. It's tearing up a bunch of pieces. It's been there for like 2 years. I'm not surprised. No one really wants or needs it. There were two papers that I moved to the rose garden, so that's fun. Bunch of piles of old organic material that need to get moved into one. Like this can get moved into one. I need to move all this or whatever onto the septic drain field so it can break down and enrich so we can get some grass, some nice grass in the ugly spots over there. This that I can't get out, I'm gonna dry. That was probably like a 10-foot plus piece, and it curved on the floor. If it curves back, if it dries up and is not super molded up, I think it's super molded up though. Maybe I'll cut some pieces, whatever. I'm just gonna let this dry out, and then maybe tomorrow or whenever I'll try and maybe not tomorrow. I think tomorrow it might be light rain. I gotta check the weather, and I'm gonna take this plastic off. I'm gonna cover the woods that I just took apart. Didn't I say I was gonna put in the shed? Anyway. All right, so I wrapped all the wood. It's kind of pointless because the wood was already exposed, but anyway, I wrapped all the wood. There were two pieces that were joined. They're about 11 something. I think I can get it up. I think what I'm gonna have to do, looking at this, I'm gonna take off this piece. I knew I was gonna take off that piece regardless, because at this point it's just holding it for structure. Like that piece already had that thin piece missing because we got so high up. So I think whenever I come out here next, I'm gonna be taking this off. I'm probably gonna be leaving this frame up still. I still don't know what I'm doing for the door. And the idea was maybe something that slides open. That's still an idea. So that's an idea. I was able to I did find a piece of wood, and I cut it down and I put it up there, so that's level there. So yeah, and then I definitely want to come up with I don't know when, and it's going to be a mess regardless. But I want to either an orbital will take forever, and the handsaw takes forever. So I have to come up with the jigsaw, and I have to even everything up. But I can get through here. I think. Let's see. Can I get in here with the gorilla cart? Not right now. All right. So not that I need to get in here with the gorilla cart, because why would I come in here with a gorilla cart that's gonna take up half the space? So anyway, there's still, my sister still has a bunch of broken bricks I can use to put under the wood at the bottom of the base. I'm gonna dig around and do that. I meant to do this thing with this. I didn't get to do this at all. I didn't organize the pots either. Things took longer. I think this whole surprise takedown took a lot longer. But things got done, so that's nice. It's almost done. I think the same piece that I'm gonna take off in the front and the back, I'm gonna try and use maybe for the roof. That feels like real risky because it's not even like square. Anyway, anywho, yeah. I meant to organize the inside too, but again, I don't have my floor yet. I did when we went to the BJ's the other day. My sister was like, "What are you looking at?" I didn't tell her. They have those puzzle tile foam pieces. I'm just like, that could be something until I get like something more secure. I don't know that I'm gonna be doing recording in here time soon. I don't know I'm gonna get it done in time because I think San Remo is next weekend. Girl, anyway. And so I'm thinking the vinyl has to come down, and that I'm probably just gonna like try and wood fill and then paint. And now I'm going for like a cottagey painted feel. I don't know. Outdoor paint. the elements, the most sun. I don't know. This is what I'm thinking. I don't know. Okay. Well, I'll think about it. I will, yeah.